For capturing the screen, I am using CamStudio, and you've got a series of options that you can actually set. The other thing that you can use to make the screen size small is to change the area that is actually used. If you set the screen capture to full screen, obviously the file size is going to be quite big. Now, if you set it to fixed region or region, you can draw the area that is actually going to be captured. So after I've set up my options and so forth, I'd need to press the record button and then drag a box around an area that I want to do the screen capture with. So to select the region, I need to drag a box out to the size that I want to capture, and when I let go, it'll start the capture. Having created the file, I'll press stop, and having stopped, I'll actually get a window showing me the file is being compressed for me. Once the file is compressed, it'll open in a player so that we can actually play the. You might even be able to hear my voice. It's certainly showing me how this capture worked, and I can make a judgment whether that's what I want to keep or not. I'm going to open up another product to do some more compression using the Windows Movie Maker software, which is built into PC computers or Windows computers, at least at the XP level. Windows Movie Maker open. We've got to go to accessories and try and find the program. There it is there, and hopefully we'll see it open somewhere. Now it's opened. Come in and import some video. The video that we just captured earlier was this CamStudio video, so I'm just going to click on import. The files will come in. They may actually open in various clips if it thinks that there is a series of clips here. Yep. So it's seen what it thinks are scenes here, and recreated those as clips. So there's quite a few in the window as clips, but over here we've got the app play button. I can decide that perhaps it can start exactly where I wanted it to, so I'm just by adjusting the position here and leaving it in pause mode, I can just edit this clip ever so slightly to get rid of that very first part. So all I've done is split the clip into two other sections, and now we're not running this clip, we're running this clip, and we can have we'll want to assemble the other clips that are in this link into a full movie, some of which will be also editable, but what we'll need to do is use this timeline down here. There's various ways to use the timeline. One way is to actually show it as a storyboard as it's set up at the moment, or if you click here, we can see it as a series of clips. Now what we're going to do is assemble this film that we've got in our series of clips in the order that they've dropped into this particular clipboard here. So I'm on the second clip because I edited out the first. I'm going to drop that second clip in there. I'm going to drop the third clip in there. Just keeping on going down. Fourth clip in here. Now these will actually just all assemble very straightforwardly as a full kind of extension of the whole of my capture. Having done that, I can actually finish this movie. I don't need to do any more, but you could, if you wanted to, under edit, you could actually put titles on or put some other things as well. But at the moment, all I need to do is make sure that the finish movie button is in the up position so that I can save this movie to my computer. I don't want to do any of these other things at this point. I just want to save the clip to my computer so I can compress it a bit better. So clicking on Save to my computer opens this window where I can call the movie something CamStudio, and I want to save it in a particular folder or browse to a new folder on my computer, and then go down to Next. And then the most important thing here is to choose a setting that will actually compress well. Now at the moment I've got it set by clicking to the other settings. Sometimes when you get in here for Movie Maker, it's set to best quality for your computer, and it actually shows you down here what the kinds of details are of this particular file. This isn't too bad, by the way. This setting is actually creating a file at 640 by 480 pixels, it's 4 by 3 at 25 frames per second, and the file size is going to be 9.27 megabytes. So what we can do though is make some adjustments here if we'd like to, by choosing other preset settings that are available to us. So that was video for LAN. We've got a bigger file size at 1 megabit per second, but we might bring it down a little bit further, say back down to video for broadband. And all that changes here is that the bitrate changes, well, the bitrate didn't change, but the dimensions have changed up to 320 by 240 pixels, and the estimated size is 8.26, so it's a little bit smaller. So having clicked on next, that will actually take us to the compression, and we'll see that that takes a little while as this window builds up here. What we'll do is we'll find that it'll try and open this movie when we click on the finish button. As it comes in, it'll open in Windows Media Player. We don't need to do that because we'll just go and straightforwardly get it into YouTube now. So in YouTube, I just need to go to upload a video and give it a title, my new movie, and give it a bit of a description, how to do demos with video capture. Get a tag in there, maybe CamStudio. You have to fill in each of these for the YouTube environment. This is an educational one, but they don't have an educational category, and you have to identify a category. So now we want to just continue uploading by clicking on Continue it up. So what we need to do is click on the Browse button and find the file on the computer that I put into this particular folder, which is going to take me a few seconds to actually get to. And here is the file called CamStudio Compress. There we go, and click on Open, and that'll come in after we've made a couple more settings when we click on Upload Video. As you can see, it's building up here. It will drop into a new window when it's completed the upload. It's saying that it's 100% complete now. To view it, eventually it'll flip back to your account and show you possibly a thumbnail of one of the frames of the video. But the thing that we really are interested in, this is where we can actually change the information on the particular file if we want to. Certainly switching it from public to private, but we don't want to do that. We want to leave it in public so the whole class can see it. But down here, the most interesting tag in this environment is the embed the HTML tag for that particular video. Is all of that script in that window. Now if I click across that by dragging my cursor across it and right click on it and copy it, this piece of script is ready to go in my blog. So if I go into my Blogger account by using my username and password, we can paste that script that I just copied into my account. If I sign into my account and open the account and look for one of my blogs, I can do a new post in one of my blogs, and I can, in the message area, I can just paste that script in and make sure, this is the other thing you've got to make sure, that the tag is actually on Edit HTML, not on the Compose normal window. We've got to be in the Edit HTML mode, and then we can just scroll down and publish that, and it will come up as a window if I view my blog into my latest post. So this is a CamStudio how-to. It is actually showing the other background clip, but eventually this will load the a frame from my own movie. I press play. and that will actually play from YouTube inside my blog and give people an opportunity of watching a demonstration on how to use some software or how to use a particular screen environment.